Hi, I'm Nika, and now I will talk about obsessive-compulsive disorder and the films in which it is shown. Obsessive-compulsive disorder is a mental disorder characterized by obsessive and pleasant thoughts that arise against the will of the patient and action aimed at reducing anxiety. OCD is not associated with any one specific fear. Some obsessions are well known. For example, patients can constantly wash their hands or check if the stove is turned on. But OCD can also manifest itself in the form of pathological accumulation, hypochondria, or fear of harming someone. As with any other mental illness, only a professional doctor can make a diagnosis. But still there are several symptoms that, according to experts, may indicate the presence of OCD. 1. They are trading with themselves. 2. They feel an obsessive need to perform certain rituals. 3. They are very difficult to convince that fear unfounded. 4. They usually remember when the symptoms start. 5. They are absorbed by anxiety. Greed scam. Raw and frank trait of human greed. Their victims are easily tracked, giving them money and even putting a signature on the form of access to their bank cell. Such earning allows to live comfortable. And life would be beautiful, but Roy is tormented by problems with his head abrasions. When the hero accidentally flushes his pills into the sink, mania only intensifies. Concerned about his comrade, Frank sends his partner to a therapist, after which his condition improves, thanks to the found 14-year-old daughter. Cannot get better. The protagonist is an old man, Melvin Adol, a famous writer, and just now was writing a new book. Obsessive-compulsive disorder manifests itself in many signs. 1. When he is busy writing a new book, knocking on the door interrupts the process, which makes him very angry. Melvin opens the door and chastises the visitor in a harsh manner. 2. Melvin Adol tries to get the dog into the elevator, but she refuses to go. Then she is about to relieve herself right in the stairwell, after which the man takes the dog and throws it into the garbage chute. 3. Heading to a restaurant, he, forceful to his illness, tries not to step on cracks in the sidewalk, which creates inconvenience for all passersby. 4. Melvin is always served by the same waiter's Carl Conley, as he is a man of habit. Elevator. Howard Hughes, the young heir to the Hughes of the business, having entered property rights after his father's death, immediately escapes from his native housing and rushes to the Dream Factory to make the most spectacular and most expensive film in history. In parallel with the move, Hughes creates TVA. Howard begins an affair with the famous actress Katharine Hepburn. Gradually, an eccentric millionaire notices some strange behavior with Panky, afraid to pick up some key kind of invention and always carries his own soul. Hepburn leaves Hughes. He has a mental breakdown. He burns all these clothes right in the yard of his house. After a series of events such as numerous love affairs when testing his new aircraft, Howard crashes and Denali dies, they are not allowed to test new aircraft. Howard's mental disorder makes itself felt more and more. He is pathologically jealous, listening to all her lovers' conversations and following her every step. He speaks periodically. Long-standing chronic problems are also aggravated. Pan-American intimates Howard trying the convict of Row with orders from the BBC. Hughes has a sharp deterioration in his condition. He locks himself in the viewing room and does not go out for several weeks. His conscience is a blur. The film ends with the fact that when talking with reporters, his speech is replaced by repeated meaningless phrases. He is taken away.